So good evening, good evening, good evening. Hello, mate. Hello, mate. The bubble has burst down at the lane. Cheers. Apologies for the lateness. I literally woke up about 20 minutes ago after sitting up until nearly 6 a.m. watching Netflix. So, yeah, 3 hours of streaming in a row now for Lee Gunner. I'll be live on the other channel in half an hour. Then I'm going live with Rants. Then I'm going live with It's LB. And then after that, I'm having a nap. That teach me to stay up and watch Netflix all that time, won't it? Anyway, hello, mate. Happy Friday. Happy Friday. The top Spurs are in the bin. What's gone wrong for the Lily Whites? Ah, dear. Manager of the month, 3 months on the spin. And now they ain't won a game for 6 weeks. Exactly 6 weeks today. And, yeah, funny that, isn't it? All of a sudden, it's not looking so rosy in the garden anymore. All of a sudden, West Ham are 3 points behind them. All of a sudden, oh yeah, but you know we've got these injury. All of a sudden, you could be down to 8th, mate, real quick, which is exactly the same position, by the way, that you finished in. No European football, playing once a week. Once a week. G'day, buddy. Hello, mate. So let's have a little look at this Premier League table. Do pam the likes as you enter. The like ratio is pretty decent at the moment. Big up to everybody inside. Yes, the Tottenham Hotspur, the top Spurs. Literally, wow. Who are Brighton? Brighton are sat 8th. Who have they got the weekend? Burnley. If results go the wrong way for Tottenham at the weekend, they could be 8th. Funny that, because they were October champions, weren't they? In fact, on the 1st of November, they were sat top of the table. And now, they got Newcastle away. Newcastle away. Who United got? Bournemouth. Well, you'd expect them to beat Bournemouth, wouldn't you? All of a sudden, Ten Hag's going to be above Tottenham real quick. All of a sudden, Tottenham have nosedived. And the bubble has burst. What's gone wrong down at the Lily Whites? What's happened? Because all of the optimism this mouthy bunch of fans had, back to mediocrity. Exactly. They had their little purple patch, a bit like their striker. He goes for a purple patch every now and again, doesn't he, Son? It's mad that Spurs always took the lead and then lost. Except for the City. It's crazy, isn't it? Playing the best football ever in defeat. They got their Spurs back. Like, this is the thing. Yeah, they can crack on as much as they want. Yeah, they can give it the Bertie all they want, mate. Yeah, that football club will always be crap. Yeah, and the reason it's crap is because 90% of their fan base are losers. Like, let's just be real with it. Sitting there with Daniel Levy saying, well, we've got our Tottenham back the day after they lose to Fulham in the League Cup and get knocked out straight away. And they're all sitting there going, yes, well done, Daniel. Well done, yay, in the fan forum, all standing up applauding him for sitting laughing in their faces saying, we've got our Tottenham back. Yeah, and that is why that football club will never be anything. Literally, will never be anything. Yeah, because all the time, yeah, they get a little bit of pretty football on the eye. Yeah, they get a couple of decent results here and there. The whole of that concourse in that stadium, banging on the side, giving it Ange ball and all of that. Yeah, Daniel Levy's sitting in the boardroom going, well, that was easy, wasn't it? Easy. Just get a manager who's good with the media. And that's pretty much all he's done. He's got a half-decent manager. They ain't going to win anything. I said this to him when he got the job. I don't know why they all got so excited. Don't know why they got all giddy. And the funny thing is, half of them didn't want him when he rocks up. This is why Lee hates hipsters. Bro, this is what I'm saying, yeah? They get gassed up and hyped up by the media so quickly, just like that. Well done. You won 3 Manager of the Month awards. Whoopee. What does that mean? Win a trophy. Oh, you didn't. You got knocked out in the first round. to Fulham. The next day, all the fans were sat in the fan forum. Not all the fans, but the fans that were perfectly selected. Yeah, the top lily whites. Yeah, we've got our Tottenham back. And he's sitting there smiling at them all, laughing, thinking, you dickheads. Yeah, literally. He's laughing in their faces and they can't even see it. Yeah, because it's we're playing good football. Well done. Well, you didn't play good football last night, did you? But don't worry, you got a draw at City. Well done. Yeah, but we got loads of injuries, mate. Got loads of injuries, mate. No, you ain't. Stop waffling. I went through their injuries yesterday. I'll do it again for the ones that didn't see the watch along. Spurs injuries. Let's go. Smash the likes up, guys. You can do it, guys. Even Perisic. Well, does he start games then? He don't, does he? Bentancur started one game all season, I think. Van der Ven, fair enough. Madders, fair enough. Ryan Sessegnon, when was the last time he actually started a consistent run of games? Solomon. Eric Dyer, or they've been wanting him out for years. And then Alfie Whiteman. This is their injury list. We've got Henry Wrong TV. Henri Wright. How unfortunate he is named after two Arsenal legends. The Arsenal two top goal scorers in history. Henri Wright. Yes, we're going to be 2-0 up. This is not our cup final, it's theirs. Like, come on. Do me a favour. Do me a favour. They get too giddy too quick. Daniel Levy is lapping it up. Absolutely lapping it up. No winning 5, mate. Exactly. This is why I just laughed at them all the way through that little run. Yeah, because they're so easily pleased. Rolls Royce Romero, where was he last night? Prime Pascal Segan's invincible, mate. Let's not compare him to him. Yeah, let's maybe compare him to Scalacci. Pascal Segan invincible, brother. I think he played 18 games that season as well. Tottenham are at home on Saturday. Are they against Newcastle? Oh, yeah, they are. You're right. Yeah, Newcastle might as well just stay in Newcastle then, because they don't get a result in North London normally. It's like they never watched Arsenal last season. At the bare minimum, you can only hype up the league in May. Facts. Arsenal got 3 starting players out. Exactly, Beckley. But this is the thing, yeah. They love to make excuses. Yeah, I know all fan bases are like, it's all tribal. Like, maybe I'm just an old git, because the older I've got, the more I've like wearing thin. This my team's better than your team here. My winger's better than your winger. It's like playground stuff. I did that when I was a kid. Yeah, Henri's better than your striker, and Lundberg's better than your midfielder, and Vieira's better than your midfielder, and all of this. I did that in the playground with Man United fans, mate. Yeah, maybe I'm just an old man. I don't know. Yeah, but when I see him sitting there, and Henry's shameless, I'm not just digging Henry out. I like Henry as a pal of mine, but it's like they just get so giddy. Yeah. And I said to him on the phone last night, I said, are you going to win the league? No. I said, so why are you cheering and gassing this up then? Because you're 1-0 up against West Ham. Because ultimately, irrelevant goals that lead to nothing are irrelevant. You're not going to win the league. So why are you getting so giddy? Yeah, because Conte didn't win the league and you wanted him sacked. If results go for the other way at the weekends, Tottenham could be back where they started or ended last season. 8th. Just like that. 8th. Yeah, in fact, by New Year, they could actually be lower than that. Yeah, and let's have it right here. Right? Everton, if they get their 10 points back, all of a sudden, Everton could catch him. Because Everton would be above Chelsea. They'd be 10th right now. West Ham are only 3 behind them. Yeah, and this is why I don't get so giddy. We're 2 points clear. I ain't getting, oh my God, yes, we're going to win it. Everything's great. We're amazing. The title's coming home. It's ours. It's ours forever. No. Yeah, do you not learn nothing from last season? Have you not learned nothing from previous years? Arsenal caught United 12 points behind them once. Yeah, they caught us about 11 behind us in 99. You don't over-celebrate too quick. Yeah, and unfortunately, social media, yeah, has got thousands upon thousands of these fans in fan bases, yeah, that just gas up and hype up everything, just like that for no reason. Why? It makes no sense. I'm the toppest of top fan. Well done, mate. Right, big up Northside in the cut as well, man. Come on. Spurs second half been telling them it will fall down like Kanye West. Exactly. Oh, falls down. Who are you going to call now? Oh, they can call Daniel Levy for more signings, and he'll say, "Well, you've got your Tottenham back. Don't need any more signings. We haven't got any money." While he's going out for £2,000 dinners. A football club never ceases to amaze me. Funny old game, isn't it? Funny old game, mate. Allison's out for a while. Don't see them complaining. Exactly. Robertson's been out for how long? Everyone's got injuries, but that lot, oh, we've got injuries. It's almost like it's a recruitment problem. Should have signed better players in the summer for the bench. When teams, fans start crying about injuries, blame the manager, blame the board. Yeah, because you didn't recruit enough in the summer to cover your injuries. Because if you're planning to go for a whole season with barely any injuries, sorry, mate, failing to prepare is preparing to fail. Yeah, and if you ain't got a big enough squad, that is on the recruitment team. Yeah, and if they have 3 injured players, Sarr, Van der Ven, and Maddison, and they capitulate, that's a recruitment issue. Yeah, that's a recruitment issue. You think Villa will spank us on the weekend? I think we'll beat them tomorrow. Yeah, I think we'll beat them. And it won't be easy. I think we're the last team to beat them at their ground, but I do think we'll beat them. When you put it on the right shirt, I've worn it on a game, bro. I've worn it on a game before. I wore it. What game was it? I don't know, but we won that game. We won that game. I can't remember what game it was. But yeah, I did wear it. Let's see some of your comments. Big up to everyone inside. 200 people in here. I am going live for a press conference reaction in about 20 minutes on the other channel. And then I'm straight on with rants after that. And then straight after that, I'm on with It's LB. So you've got me live streaming on 3 different channels plus this one for the next 3 hours or so. 3 hours of Lee Guna. To be fair, Van der Ven and Madders is a huge one. We'll sign better players. Like, we've got Thomas Partey out. It's been out how long? We're still top. Why? Because we recruited a better a midfielder adequate. I wouldn't say he's better than Thomas Partey, but Declan Rice could be. Yeah, I don't think he is better, but he might be one day. Yeah, and he's definitely started his Arsenal career like a house on fire, isn't he? As a Spurs fan, we deserve the banner. Our second half performance was shambolic. But this is the thing. I sat on with Henry on Monday on his channel, and he went through the next 6 fixtures. I said, you should get results out of them, but you're losing to West Ham. And I said that Monday on his channel. But they delude themselves, a lot of these Spurs fans. No, we're beating West Ham. They're a little club. We're better than them, blah, blah, blah. If anything, it's Tottenham's cup final now. West Ham won something last season. Yeah, so it's not a massive game for West Ham anymore. They won a trophy. Yeah, Spurs ain't for 16 years? It's more of a Spurs cup final because Spurs fans hype it up. Right? And this is like when I say about Arsenal Spurs, right? I don't see them as our rival. Yes, logistically, yes, historically, with postcode wars and league, like, oh, we finished bottom, got our way back in the league and all of this stuff back in the day. Yeah, I get it. But at the same time, that lot don't win nothing. Why I don't want to be rival with you. You don't win nothing. You don't win nothing. Let's just be real with it. Yeah. And Tottenham do that. It's like baby brother syndrome. Oh, now get out of here. You're cramping my style. Yeah, or when your brother wants to play FIFA. Yeah, let me have a go against Joe. Let me have a go. And you beat him and beat him and beat him and beat him. What's the point? It's too easy. Yeah, but then the baby brother, Spurs, will then go and win 1 game against him, right? Against Arsenal. And then they'll never shut up about it. Yeah, and this is how Tottenham see West Ham. Oh, you're just the baby brother that wants to play FIFA and beat us once upon a time. Yeah, just once. Yeah, well, sorry, mate. They won a trophy last season. Yes, now, sorry, that's the other way around, isn't it? Crazy. Exactly. Geographical. Crazy, mate. Actually crazy. You're doing Hetafe versus Valencia. I'm debating on whether to do Napoli-Juve, if I'm honest. But I don't particularly like that Italian league. But I haven't done a Serie A watch-along this season, so maybe. Although I do think that Hetafe-Valencia game will be a good game. But we'll see. Either way, I will be doing a watch-along. Big up to everyone inside. Do you want 29 tomorrow? I don't want him anywhere near the club, mate, if I'm being completely honest. Yeah, a little purple patch don't fool me. He's trash. Napoli Juve could be smoked tonight. That could be a good game. Do up Napoli. Juve games are dead. That's the problem. Every time I've watched highlights of Juve this season, which is only a handful of times, they're not convincing, are they? They're not great. Let's have a look at the league table. Do pam these likes up as well, people. Do pam these up. I'm going live for a press conference reaction on the other channel in 15 minutes or so. Standings. Yeah, so if Juve win, they go top. But I don't know, man. If Napoli win, they go fourth. But I don't know, man. I might do that Getafe game because the first Spanish La Liga football, if I'm honest. Look at the league table. Valencia are 9th and Getafe are 10th. Yeah, I might do that. I'll most likely do that game, if I'm honest. That should be a good game. And I'll have 3 watch-alongs on Sunday on here. I'm going to do Atleti Almeria, Spurs Newcastle, and then we're going to do Barca versus Girona, which should be a good game. That, especially after Barca beat Atleti the other day, they played some good football in that game, and Girona always play good football. So yeah, it should be a decent match. That Lego Head Merchant isn't on the touchline, is he? Nope, he's not on the touchline this weekend, mate. He said in his press conference that he's going to be watching from the director's box, probably with an earpiece in, talking to AirPod Albert, telling him what to do. So, yeah, we'll see, man. Osman hype was loud. Barely anyone speaks to him. This is why I don't hype up a player off of one good season. Yeah, they were talking about this left winger, whatever his name is. Yeah, like nobody's talking about him anymore. Same with Matoma. Where's the Matoma hype gone? De Zerbi hype. Where's this? Yeah, it's all well and good doing it for one season. Now do it for 4. Yeah, I've said before 1,000,000 times. Yeah, if that left winger at Napoli and that striker rock up in the Premier League, they flop. Because anyone that these football fans hype up en masse, yeah, after doing absolutely nothing in football, yeah, fair enough. Napoli won a title last season, fantastic. Now go and do it again. Yeah, but anyone that football fans hype up en masse, nah, mate, I ain't having them. Yeah, because they hype up anyone real quick, just like that. Yeah, just like that. Look at this Xavi Alonso geezer. Yeah, everyone's hyping him up. Yeah, not for me, mate. Not for me. Yeah, not for me, mate. Yeah, do it for 4 seasons on the spin as a manager, and we'll see what you're saying, innit? But what do I know? I'm just toxic and negative. But anyway, where are these lily whites going to finish this season? Because I am convinced that the bubble has burst. I'm convinced. Yeah, Bayern will still win the league. Of course they will. Bayern win it every year. They're the only serious team in Germany. And that's why they win it. Tony and Paulinho. Yep, that's what I'm after, bro. We won't do that, though, because that's unfortunately too much money for Arsenal to go and spend. And that means that they'll have to raise their standards as a fan base and as a football club in general. So they always have to leave us nearly good. Nearly good. Apparently he went 20 games without a goal recently. There you go. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, they hyped him up like he was the next Maradona. Do me a favour. Do me a favour. Right, bear with me 1 second. I'm just going to go and get a bottle of water. And we are back. We are back. Yeah. These people hype up anyone real quick. And I don't get it. No, I just don't get it, mate. But it's fashionable, isn't it? They make out, oh, I watch all of these leagues. Yeah, there's no way these people, especially, and it's always the biggest accounts. Yeah, the ones that don't leave their bedrooms. Yeah, they just literally sit there all day chatting about football. Like, get a life, mate. Yeah, get a life. Yeah, and it's like Sky Sports Soccer Saturday in their house on a Saturday. They've got 25 screens in their Mars box room. Yeah. Oh my God, this guy and this guy. Oh, have you seen this geezer? And have you seen that strike? You're not watching all these leagues. Shut up, man. Right, let's just be real with it. Yeah, it makes them look like, oh my God, what a quality football account. Yeah, he's watching the Bundesliga at the same time as La Liga and the same time as Serie A. Oh my God, he's also watching the Portuguese league. Why do they always know every single player on the planet? Like from embryo stage, they know every single footballer that's ever kicked a football. Apart from, yeah, before they were born, because they don't bother to educate themselves on them. Because guess what? That don't get you traction, does it? Yeah, but they always have to come out like with the hipster's choice, right? And it's always the players with the funky names, the sexy, exotic names. Turn it in. Do me a favor. Football Manager as well, exactly. Football Manager and FIFA career mode, mate. He's got good potential. Whatever, mate. Anyway. Players we need in January to win the league. Tony, midfielder, defender. Facts. Facts. We need Ivan Tony, Paulinho, and Anderson from Palace as centre back cover. Get all three of them, we win the title. Don't get all three of them, we probably won't. Everton have looked all right this season, back out of relegation. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If they hadn't have had 10 points deducted, they'd be 10th. They'd be above Chelsea. According to FIFA, once you hit 30, you're finished. That's what I'm saying, bro. Right, we're linked to this Paulinho guy, yeah? Right? And you've got Fabrizio Romano telling everyone, oh, well, he's going to be 29 next year. He's just turned 28. Literally 4 months ago. Turned 28 in July. Crazy. But yes, next year he's going to be 29. What does that mean? What does that mean? Because a lot of these fans that sit there going, oh, well, he's too old. He's 28. He's 29. And the same ones gnawing off Ronaldo for still doing it at 38. Make your minds up. Makes no sense to me whatsoever. But again, fashionable, innit? Yeah, Project Epstein, mate. Yeah, like I'm not sure why so many football fans nowadays just want all kids at their football clubs. How about no? How about getting the best players? And if that happens to be someone touching 29, 30, cool. If Paulinho's 28, go and sign him. But no, you have to go and lower the standards by going and getting somebody that's 21. So then when they have a bad game, all of these idiots come out the woodwork and go, but he's only a kid. Exactly why I didn't want him. See it yesterday in my chat. I see it in loads of chats. Yeah, what was I watching? I was watching Saeed yesterday. Yeah, who were they talking about? Hoyland. They were talking about Hoyland. Yeah, and the amount of people in the chat going, no, but he's only a kid. Michael Owen at the same age won 2 golden boots on the spin. Premier League golden boot winner, Michael Owen, twice by the time he was 20. Well, didn't hear anyone saying, well, he's only a kid. It's his first 2 seasons in the Premier League. He's only a kid. Didn't hear that, did we? Wayne Rooney. Didn't hear, oh, he's only a kid when he signed for United at 18. Only a kid. The end who's scoring a hat-trick on his debut in the Champions League. Mad. Actually mad. I like Anderson at Palace, but they concede a lot. That's because they're not very good, mate, if I'm honest. They're not very good, but he's not bad. We should do a collab with Minerals. Wednesday, 6:30, bro. Imposter, no clue. Yeah, are they still kangaroos in sauce at the Champagne Lane? Sitting on the same points with the sexy footballers, Man United. That's what I'm saying, bro. That's what I'm saying. All of the PR for Ange, hello, mate. Oh, yeah, he's a breath of fresh air in the league. Oh, look at their football. Look at the way they play. Meh, meh, meh. Good one, mate. Yeah, good one, mate. Yeah, another couple of results go their way, go against them at the weekend. They'll be sat 8th. But don't worry, it was Conte's fault, innit? It was Conte's fault. Conte, in fact, let's actually have a look. How many games have they played? 15. 15 games, yeah? Let's have a little look at this. Yeah, because these Spurs fans don't like factual information. Right, after 15 games last season, right, let's bring up this season in comparison. This season in comparison. There we go. Right. They've got 1 point more than they had this time last season. 1 point. So what's the difference between Conte ball and Ange ball? Because they've got 1 point, literally 1 point more this season than they had at this stage last season. What's the goal, Sam? They've conceded exactly the same amount of goals, and they've scored exactly the same amount of goals. Oh, you couldn't make this up. You couldn't make this up. They were set on 26 points this time last season, and now they're on 27. They'd scored 29. They've scored 29. And they'd conceded 22. They've conceded 22. And look at the way their fans are going on this season compared to last season. Yeah, confused. Very confused FC. What's the difference? 1 point. But, oh, it's negative ball. It's not sustainable. Meh. Well, okay, cool. You have pretty football that's not sustainable instead then. Like, make your minds up. What do you want? What do you lot want as a fan base? Yeah, because all I see Spurs fans doing is giving it large because they play attractive football. Well, you didn't last night, did you? Yeah, but we got a draw at the Etihad. When was the last time you did that? Nobody cares, mate. Yeah, did you get a trophy for beating Man City once or drawing once? You don't, do you? Yeah, yeah, but injuries. Confused bunch, mate. But again, Sky Sports have gassed this mob up, mate. Yeah, every year they have to gas up a fan base. Last year it was Brighton, this year it's Spurs, next year it'll be someone else. They have to do it every year because Sky Sports have to keep the drama going. Oh, Spurs could be in a tight. Where's O'Hara? What's O'Hara saying today? Yeah, because 5 weeks ago he was saying they could win the league. Where's O'Hara today? What's he saying? Proper weird fan. Proper weird fan, that guy, mate. Thoughts on R9 yesterday? 60 M's on that. 47 on Johnson. That's 107 million they've wasted on 2 bang average footballers. But Brennan Johnson, he can run, mate. He can run up and down the wing. Well done. Can't score any goals, but he can run up and down the wing. Jesus Christ. We say that, Lee, but how many Rooneys and Owens, Ronaldos are there? Only a few are special at 18. Can't judge everyone by the same yardstick. No, that's fair enough. But Højlund's 20. Højlund's 20, isn't he? Let's have a look. Rasmus Højlund is going to be 21 in February. So in a couple of months from now, Højlund's 21. So when are we allowed to sit there and go, well, actually, mate, you're not very good, are you? Not very good. 21 on the 4th of February. Not very good. Yeah, when are we allowed to call it out? Because I'll tell you something now, yeah. Most people wouldn't say, like, the names you've put on there, obviously, yeah, world-class talents, world-class players, yeah, generational, right? But would anyone in this chat say Bukayo Saka's world-class? I'm an Arsenal fan. I don't think he's world class. I'll tell you something. He's 22, and look at the stats he's putting out. Yeah, look at the performance he puts in. Nearly a 1 in 2 GA for all the GA merchants out there. 200 games of football for Arsenal. Yeah, 98 GA. How comes he can do it? Because if he ain't considered world class, then how comes he can do it regular? Yeah, and let's be real, is Saka generational? Probably not. Exactly, he's not world class. He's a very good player. Very good player. I like Bukayo Saka, but he ain't world class, is he? Yeah, he ain't considered generational, apart from top gooners thinking he's generational because they gas up everyone and then cry when we don't win anything. Yeah, nowhere near world class. That's what I'm saying. He's not world class. Yeah, my point is, if he can get GA in the league at 22, he's got 98 GA in his entire career out of 200 Arsenal games, right? How comes Rasmus Højlund, nearly 21, 2 months from now, less than 2 months, is going to be 21, and he can't hit a barn door? Almost like he ain't good enough. Yeah, like the generational ones, fair enough. Michael Owens, Rooney's, Ronaldo's, etc. Yeah, you don't get many of them in a lifetime. Yeah, or in a generation. That's why they're called generational. Yeah, but Bukayo Saka's not generational. He's just a very good footballer. Yeah, a very good footballer. Yeah, and being a very good footballer and knowing how to play in the league, almost like it works, isn't it? Crazy. Wonder how he can score in the Champions League and not the league. Champions League, I don't know. But let's be real, his goals have done nothing because they're bottom of the group. Literally bottom of the group. Close to world class in this generation. I disagree. Totally disagree, but everyone's different, isn't it? Everyone's got a different perception of what world class is, I suppose. Like for me, world class is, does he get in every team in the world? And he don't, does he? Is he getting in over Leroy Sané? Probably not. Yeah, is he getting in over Rodrigo? Probably not. There's 2 clubs straight away. Does he get in over Bernardo Silva on the right wing? Probably not. There's 3 clubs. Does he get in over Mo Salah? As much as I don't put Mo Salah up here, yeah, he probably ain't. So there's 4 clubs I've named straight away he ain't getting into. So for me, world class is you can get into every team. He's better than Sane. Based on what? What are you basing that on? How's he better than Sane? But again, it's perception, isn't it? It depends what you define as world class and what I define as world class, because I don't think Saka's better than Sane. But he does have time on his side. But again, this is another thing. Like people say, oh, but they don't reach their peak till they're 27. Complete bollocks. Yeah, Wayne Rooney didn't have a peak at 27, did he? He weren't in his prime at 27. Wayne Rooney's prime was from the age of 18. Yeah, because he was unplayable from 18. And by the time he was 27, he was on the downward. And by the time he got to 30, I think I was at, when he went back to Everton. How old was he when he went back to Everton? Yeah, because he was dusted then. You know, I think he's only, 36 now? He's 36 now, going on like he's 56. Have you seen him? It's crazy. Big up to Seren for the donation, man. Appreciate it. Thank you very much. Højlund couldn't even make the team when he was at Copenhagen. There you go. That's what I'm saying. So I'm saying, like, there's players out there. Right? Would anyone say, for example, Endrick? Would anyone say Endrick's world class? They wouldn't, would they? He's only 17. But Real Madrid have brought him for a reason. Yeah, and he's scoring goals to win his team a title the other day. On the last day of the season, he scored the goal, or one of the goals, to win him a title. Yeah, so it's like, you know, this Højlund fella, yeah, the amount of people like sitting there hyping him up, I don't get it. I don't get it. He's done nothing to be hyped up. Done absolutely nothing to be hyped up. And if a player's in, I'll give you another example. Erling Haaland. Yeah, Erling Haaland is not a very good footballer, but he's an elite goal scorer. And the reason he's an elite goal scorer is he gets chance after chance. The amount of chances he's missed this season is crazy. But at the end of the season, he'll bag 40 goals, 50 goals. Yeah, and people go, oh, that's because he's playing in City's team. Okay, cool. Well, on that basis, then how comes Aguero didn't? Because Aguero's a better footballer than Haaland will ever be. But Haaland's come in and hit the ground running in the Premier League. So why can't this guy? Maybe he's just not any good. But Man United fans are trying to hype him up and trying to blame everybody else when the fact is, yeah, the facts are this Højlund is not a very good footballer. But thank you for the super chat. Appreciate that, man. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Big up to Rights Wildlife as well. Sub to this channel, people. Come on. Hope you're good, mate. Hope the boy as well. Santos got relegated, yeah, and then their fans set fire to all the players' cars. But I'm toxic and negative for sitting on YouTube. Maguire has won more player of the month than KDB. Yeah, he's been relegated more times than KDB as well. Crazy. Obviously, this guy's just joined the chat. Maybe rewind it about 7 or 8 minutes. Højlund is 20 years old. Rewind about 7 minutes, mate. What's his age got to do with it? Bukayo Saka's 22. Haaland's 22. I don't get it. What's age got to do with it? But again, this is why, yeah, Man United fans, instead of sitting there like yourself, fella, right, back him. Oh, but he's only 20. He's 21 on February the 4th. 21 on February the 4th. How long did you go before you actually called him out? Because he's statistically one of your worst strikers ever. Yeah, in the first season of football at Man United. 11 league games without a goal. 11. See, look, unfortunately, mate, listen, I don't want to be rude to you because you're watching my stream, right? But real talk, yeah? He's top goal scorer in the Champions League. You're bottom of your group, mate. Have some shame. Yeah, again, lowest points tally ever for a Man United team in the Champions League after that amount of games. Yeah, and you're likely to be knocked out of the competition. So what have his goals led to? Nada. Irrelevant goals that lead to nothing are irrelevant, my friend. Exactly. Vinny and Rodrigo won the Champions League aged 20 and 21. And they were pivotal, yeah, vital in them Champions League wins. He offers more than Martial. Well, I've actually put that in the bin as well. Because in the last 442 days, Martial's the only striker that scored in the Premier League, mate, at your football club. Literally, he's the only striker you have had for an 18-month period, yeah, or just less than 18 months, about 15 months or whatever. He is the only striker at your football club that has scored a Premier League goal. Because Rashford's a winger, Garnacho's a winger, Anthony's a winger, Højlund's a striker. Only striker at your football club, mate, that scored a goal in the last 442 days. McTominay, top goal scorer. Exactly. That's what I'm saying, bro. Yeah, stats can be manipulated any which way they want. Yeah, Man United fans need to find a bit of shame. Their football club's in the bin. Yeah, their football club is in the bin. They're bottom of their Champions League group. Yeah, it's their worst start to a season since 1930. Yeah, and they're hyping up a striker who's 21 in less than 2 months, who's got no league goals. And we're in December. Unbelievable. 8 months without a goal. Exactly. Palmer's 21. Exactly. Exactly. Look at Phil Foden, for example. Does anyone mention Foden's age? He's won 5 league titles. Crazy. Yeah, but age is just used when the player's crap. Oh, but he's only young. He's only 20. I see that in Said's chat loads last night. Man United fans in the chat when they were talking about Højlund. Oh, but he's only 20. And then it'd be he's only 21. Then it'd be he's only 22. He's only 23. Well, now you've done 4 years. Then what? New contract? Because he goes on a little purple patch and scores 6 goals that lead to nothing? We've been there and done that with many strikers at Arsenal and many other players at Arsenal as well. Man United have done it before. Look at Rashford. Rashford, as soon as his contract's expiring, all of a sudden, he goes on a purple patch and, oh, we'll pen the new deal. Yeah, and that is how easy it is. That is how easy it is to get contracts in the Premier League. It is the worst era of football I've ever watched. Palmer is a penalty merchant. Well, Højlund ain't, is he? Still got to score penalties, mate. Never get that. Oh, but he's a penalty. Yeah, he's still got to score them. Was Matt Letizia a penalty merchant? Because he only missed 1 penalty in his entire career out of about 40 odd. If you take out all the Ronaldo's penalties, then what? How many penalties has Ronaldo scored in his career? Probably about 60, 70, 80. Crazy. Haaland is also young. That's what I'm saying. Age is only used. Yeah, age is only used. Yeah, to back a player that you rate that is not doing anything. That is all it is. Yeah, look at Arsenal when they didn't win the league last season. Oh, but it was the youngest squad in the league. And we had a younger squad in 2009, got Champions League semi against United. Poch had a younger squad in 2017 when they didn't win the league against Conte. They actually amassed more points than Arsenal as well. Just saying. 100+ penalties for Ronaldo. Well, there you go then. That's what I'm saying. Crazy. It's actually crazy. Foden did nothing for City winning us. Bro, come on. I don't know how old you are, mate. Yeah, but honestly. Mate, you're sitting and listen, good luck to you repping your team and all of that, yeah? All right. But if Tottenham had won, if Tottenham had finished above Arsenal for 10 years straight whilst winning how many titles and trophies in that time, yeah, and we had gifted them a treble, I wouldn't be sitting here with all this chest for my football club. Crazy. Anyway, we are going to wrap this up because I'm going live for a press conference reaction on the other channel now. And now I'm live with Rants in 35 minutes. And then I'm on with It's LB straight after that. So yeah, it is what it is. Exactly. I haven't heard a single Barcelona fan mention Pedri's age or Gavi's age. Not one. Not a single one. Yeah, not a single one. Even when they do the commentary, yeah, when I'm watching Barcelona, yeah, or their pitch side, when they're building up to a game talking the Barca talk, don't hear anyone mention their age. Why? Because they're not so much Gavi, because I don't particularly rate him, but Pedri, week in, week out, baller. Week in, week out, baller. But it is what it is. Smash these likes up, guys. You can do it, guys. But we are going to go on to the other channel. It's going to redirect us straight there. I'm locked in all day. Come on, big up, man. Ciao, hermano. Yeah, come on, big up. Vamos. Vamos. It is what it is. But anyway, we are going to go live on the other channel. I'm going to go bathroom quick. I'm going to make a coffee, and then we're going to go live for the press conference reaction. Don't hear this at Madrid. Facts. Real Madrid, Camavinga, Fran Garcia, Tchouameni, Vinny Jr. What's his name? Who's the other guy's name? The midfielder. Valverde, Rodrigo, Goulet. There's 7 straight away that is Project Youth. Project Youth. 7 straight away. Furthermore, both their goalkeepers are out injured. Militao's out injured. Vinny's out injured. Who else they got out injured? Tchouameni's out injured. Did I mention him? Camavinga, Tchouameni, both their goalkeepers. Vinny Jr., Militao. They've got about 7 injuries. About 7 Project Youths and about 7 injured players. Almost like their recruitment team have done their jobs properly because they're still top of the league. Brahim Diaz as well, another one. He scored a cracking goal the other day. The ball from Tony Kroos, mad. Jude Bellingham, there's another one. Crazy. Anyway, it is what it is. We are going to wrap this up. There you go. Liam, a Madrid fan. If anyone says that, they can get in the bin. Yeah, bro, they don't do this Project Youth and gassing up players for doing nothing. And anyone who don't do it gets kicked out of the football club real quick, mate. Yeah, but it's negative and toxic in England. Only English clubs have been infested with fans like that, mate. It's crazy. It's crazy. Yeah, look at Barca. Balde, 19. Yamal, 17. Pedri, Gavi. Do you know what I'm saying? Unbelievable, Jeff. Diaz is a dead player, doesn't even start. Well, he scored more league goals this season than your striker, mate. And you don't even watch La Liga, so stop gassing him. Go and have a look at his goal at the weekend. Maybe Hoyland should watch it and learn how to finish. Anyway, we're out of here. It's going to redirect to the other channel, people. Smash the likes up before you leave. I'll be there in about 90 seconds. We out. Laters.